One night in 2009, a Riot Games developer had a dream about Star Wars, specifically Yoda and his mysterious species. What exactly happened in the dream, we're not quite sure of, but it was all he needed for a eureka moment. The next morning, he told Riot producer Jeff Jew that he had it. The name for the species of odd, cute little creatures in League of Legends, Yordles. The adorable monsters are meant to add some levity to the champion pool, a fun alternative to the many edgy champions in the game. But as it turned out, the most famous Yordle would end up representing the opposite of fun. It would become the game's most hated champion, and weirdly, its most loved. This is the story of Teemo. Some of the biggest entertainment franchises also use cute mascots to connect with fans and contrast with their more serious side. It was Ewoks in the Star Wars universe, Moogles in Final Fantasy, and felines are a hunter's best friend in Monster Hunter. Riot developers wanted to create a similar species for League, one that was small but mighty, according to Jeff Jew, and could embody the inspirational underdog end of the champion spectrum. Enter Teemo. He's short, furry, dressed like a Boy Scout, and his weapon of choice is a blowgun. Riot nailed the cute part, but then there was Teemo's evil side. Or at least his really annoying side. Look at his ability kit. He was introduced with Blinding Dart, one of his staple abilities, that prevents enemies from landing hits by, well, blinding them. This has always been a nightmare for auto-attack based champions like Jax or Irelia, and hearing the rodent's maniacal laugh as he sprints away from a gank while you're slowed by toxic mushrooms ignites rage in every jungler. You'll also see him a lot when you're just starting out. Beginners pick him up because his simple kit is easy to learn. New players can feel powerful with him. The Yordle boasts a top lane pick rate of over 9% in silver and nearly 12% in bronze, a high number considering League has over 140 champions. And his popularity with beginners adds to the stigma of Teemo players, that they're noobs and trolls. Players don't want a Teemo on their team because they tend to incessantly split push until they see that defeat screen. But playing against one is equally frustrating. The sinister rodent uses poison as a weapon to slowly wear down opponents, and his invisibility leads to infuriating ambushes with little counterplay. Pair that with a field of mushroom mines and you have one toxic Yordle. Seeing Teemo's rising infamy, Riot encouraged the meme with some heavy marketing of its own. A quick scan of the audience at any League event will yield an assortment of green Teemo hats, t-shirts, and posters. And 10 skins, including one called Little Devil Teemo, certainly promoted the Yordle's transformation into a pop culture figure within the League of Legends universe. These characters helped Teemo become an icon. He's evolved into the poster child of a franchise, joining characters like Pikachu, Mickey Mouse, and Super Mario. The difference? Fans pretty much universally love those characters. With Teemo, it's more of a love-hate relationship, something fairly unique in the mascot world. Teemo grew organically from a community-created meme into a marketing figurehead and a piece of shared culture for the game's fans. For the true Teemo haters out there, this all might be a little difficult to accept, but the Yordle would have just one thing to say to you.
That's gotta sting.